Good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Ways to Market Your Business training. My name is Mark Krebs. I'm a gold qualified consultant with Team Sunset, part of Team Empire and Team Rising Tide. I've been with Archer and Evolution Travel for just under 2 years, been a travel agent for 10 years, so I've got a lot of knowledge and experience to talk about this topic with you guys. There are a lot of different ways to market your business. Excuse me. In both traditional and non-traditional ways. So the traditional ways, as we all know, are social media. Building up your social media presence is one of the best ways that you can market your business by building your Facebook business page up, building your Instagram business page up, by building your LinkedIn business page up, your TikTok profiles, your YouTube profiles, if you're into that, by posting supplier videos or making your own videos in Canva and posting those, getting the customized videos from Archer or using the free videos from Archer, etc. Those are just some of the traditional ways, but what I really like to focus on are some of the non-traditional ways to market your business by getting out and marketing yourself in the community. One of the best ways to do that is to go out there and make sure that you have business cards on hand at all times that you can hand out to people that you're talking to on a daily basis. One of the first things that you're going to be asked in any given situation is, what do you do for work? And the answer should always be, well, I'm a travel agent. A little bit about a story with that is I was hospitalized back in 2022 and 2023 for several months, and I gained a lot of business just by talking about my business to doctors, nurses, techs, volunteers, and whatnot during the time that I was hospitalized. So I gained a lot of business while I was hospitalized for several months, just by talking about what I did for work, because I was continually working during that time. Now, I don't encourage you guys, if you need to be in the hospital, if you are sick, I don't encourage you to work. I do encourage you to take the time to get better. But I knew I was going to be stuck in the hospital for a long period of time, in terms of months. So I had everything with me, including a mobile office with a printer, all my files, my computer, everything. So I was working, I was doing trainings from my hospital room, etc. So I booked several trips during that time. I gained a few agents during that time, just from hospital staff members who were looking for side gigs, some of whom are still on my team. Um, I gained some lifelong clients because of that as well. My wife was just discharged from the hospital today, and I saw several of the staff members, which jogged their memories. Hey, we've got a trip coming up. We're going to make sure to talk to you about booking that trip for us. So that jogged their memories, seeing me up there visiting my wife. So I'm kind of a minor celebrity at the hospital that we both go to, just because of the length of time that I was hospitalized. During my two different stays there, it was a total of nearly 6 months in two different stays. So I got to know staff really well. I got to know physicians really well during that time, because they were always checking on me and taking care of me. So I made it a point to get to know them and to talk to them about my business, and to make it known that I was a travel agent, that I can get all sorts of deals for them, and that I can plan any type of trip that they were looking for. Another way to market yourself is to get out there in your community and hang up flyers. in your local laundromats, at your church, if there's a community bulletin board, your local gas stations, grocery stores, coffee shops that may have community bulletin boards. Get out there and hang up those flyers that you create, or order the custom flyers from Archer that are personalized with your business name, your website, your phone number, and your name on them. They're only $12.99 for the flyers that Archer customizes for you. Or you can customize some of them in Adobe yourself, from some of our vendors, such as Royal Caribbean and Cruising Power, Carnival, some of the other ones, such as Silver Sea, which you may never have heard of. Virgin Voyages does some as well. Sandals, you can customize flyers in. So get out there and put out there that you have specials available with those, and use those flyers to your advantage by getting out there and putting them out in your communities. Another thing that I preach is getting involved in your local chamber of commerce, and networking. Sorry, I have a cat that's trying to climb up in my lap. She hasn't seen me all day today. So, by getting involved in your chamber of commerce, you're going to be networking with other professionals, and you may get other clients that way, because they're going to be willing to send clients to you who they hear talking about needing travel agents, and you can send clients to their businesses as well who may need their services. There is a cost to doing this, to joining your chamber of commerce, but it's usually very minimal. My chamber charges me $38 a month to join at my current level. There usually are different membership levels, but you get all sorts of advantages, such as listings on their website, sponsorship opportunities for weekly marketing materials that they send out, networking opportunities in the form of events and mixers and gatherings, annual awards, stuff like that, where you get to meet other professionals in your community, and you get to actually network and go out with them and meet up with them and talk to them about their business, and you get to talk about your business as well. Also, a lot of community members use their chambers of commerce and like to see that businesses are a part of the chamber of commerce, because they trust them. They trust those businesses because they look at them like pillars of the community. I am the only travel agency in the community of Vermilion, South Dakota, where I live. So that has gained a lot of notoriety for me, so to speak. And I've gained a lot of referral business from the chamber website, that I have used to my advantage in booking trips. I will come back to your questions here at the end. So I do see a couple of questions that are in here. So, another way to market yourself too is when you're handing over your debit card or your credit card, hand a business card out with it to the cashier. Or if you're filling up your pump as the pay at the pump option, stick your business card in the card reader after you're done, and the subsequent card readers at the other pumps. That way it gets your business cards out there, because people will have to take them out and look at them prior to filling up their cars. And that'll get your card out there and into the hands of at least 4 people. That's another thing that you can do for local marketing. Also, make sure that you are looking at our suppliers for collateral, such as brochures that you can order. And order that collateral and then use a simple address label to put your name, your business name, your logo, and contact information on those labels, and then stick them to that collateral, and put them out at doctor's offices, dentist offices, chiropractors, again, coffee shops, um, your local laundromat, any public place that has a waiting room or people have to sit down someplace to read material. And you never know what kind of response you're going to get for that, and how many people are going to see that information and come to you. It may get them thinking about a trip. One other way that I have found effective as of late is looking for things that you can sponsor, events that you can sponsor, or teams, or other events that you can sponsor. Right now, I am sponsoring a robotics team out of Laverne, Minnesota, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from me, by waiving my service charges and planning their travel to a World Robotics Championships in Houston in April. I'm using that waiver of my service fees as a tax write-off for next year and getting a 501c3 tax write-off form from them. And I'm sponsoring the team in kind by writing off my service fees. I've booked their flights, I've booked their hotel, and now I'm just waiting on booking a couple of rental vehicles for them so that they can get around in Houston. Other ways to sponsor teams are, you can sponsor a particular team and have your business name put on their jerseys, their shirts. You can sponsor high school athletics teams by printing ads or putting your logo into booster club pages, game time programs, booster club websites, Facebook pages, sponsoring a specific sport, etc. So those are other ways that you can sponsor locally as well for the high school. I know in South Dakota, we've got boys golf and track and field going on right now for spring. You can also sponsor after prom in the spring for juniors. I know junior classes put on an after prom party for all grades here in South Dakota. So that is one thing. One other thing that you can help sponsor as well, by giving an in-kind gift. If there are teams that are doing raffles, or silent auctions, you can do Marty Hernandez's vouchers training, and you can offer one of those vouchers as a prize and help raise money that way by using those vouchers. Or you could do a gift card and offer a gift card or a gift certificate off of your service fees. That would raise money. You could donate that. So there are all sorts of ways to market yourself and give a donation back in kind to your community as well, that will get your name out there. So I recommend looking at GoFundMe pages for local events. That's how I found the Laverne Robotics team. Watch the news. That's a great source of information if there are local nonprofit organizations that have GoFundMe pages up. You can reach out to the organizers of those GoFundMe pages and say, hey, I'd like to help you offset some of these travel costs by offering my services to book these so that you can focus on whatever event it is you're planning and let me do all the travel booking for you at no cost to you. Um, I just want to provide my travel planning service free to you, which is what I did with Laverne Robotics, or offer some other kind of gift in kind to that group. So those are really some of the ways that I use to market my business. I'm always talking to people, though word of mouth is your best form of marketing. Get those reviews from your former clients and your current clients. Ask them to fill out a review for you on Google, on Facebook. Um, it's easier than you think. You can just reach out to them via email and send them your Google page review link, or ask them to fill out a business page review on your Facebook page. And that word of mouth will get out to different people, and that will give your business more credibility as well. With me, I use Agent Profiler on Agent Universe, and so I've been asking for reviews on my Agent Profiler page as well to help boost the page and to get it higher up in the search rankings in my area. So let me get back over to the questions here. So Destiny says, I only saw digital options for Virgin. Is there someone to get physical copies? Destiny, the digital options for Virgin are the only ones for Virgin, but if you see flyers that you like, you can certainly print them out and use those as marketing collateral. Or talk to your business development manager in your region and see if there is a way to get physical copies. I believe they do have some. So I would reach out to your business development manager in your region. Yes, you definitely are able to edit them with your information, Valerie, and print them off. Yes, Destiny, you definitely did the right thing in ordering some collateral from Disney, Carnival, and Cruising Power today. Endless Wonders, I answered that about sponsoring teams if you try to do that. And usually those sponsorships are minimal, like $250 to $500 a season. And that sponsors the entire team for jerseys, socks, whatever, hats, whatever the sponsorship is. If it's baseball, if it's soccer, depends on what it is. So Kevin, my opinion of Silver Sea is that it is more of an upscale clientele that you're going to be looking at using Silver Sea for. Silver Sea has a door-to-door service, a port-to-port, or a lighter version they just announced today with just the essentials with no excursions included. Virgin is just adults only. Silver Sea is not. So so Silver Sea is more your upscale yachting. Virgin is more of a fun ship, Carnival style for adult, in my opinion. So Destiny, I recommend ordering 100 at a time or 200 business cards at a time. So yes, you can definitely use Rakuten and get a little money back, or you can use 4over4.com and just do front side only printing and get the 4over4 logo on the back, and you can get 200 free business cards that way. And you can do that multiple times with multiple email addresses. So you just have to do the um you just have to do the sharing of the 4over4 brand every time that you do it to get those 200 business cards for free every time. 4over4.com. Brittany, I have set up a booth at a local county fair. I should be doing that again this year, depending on when it is and when convention is. I've got to see if it's going to run into convention this year. And if it does, I will not be. I got some foot traffic, a couple of quotes out of it, and I gave away a free trip from the vouchers. I absolutely think a booth at Gay Pride would be worth it because you're going to have people wanting to go on trips to LGBTQ friendly countries. So if that is something that you're specializing in, that would definitely be worth it. And that would be really good for your marketing strategy, as there are not very many LGBTQ plus um specialized travel agents out there. There you go. I think that would be perfect then. Definitely set up a booth or two at those festivals. Leah, yes, I do use Branch Up. However, I don't get much business from my Branch Up post. All of my business is through Google, my Google business page and my Facebook page. Um, it all depends on how many followers you have. I have nearly 500 followers on my social media pages right now. I've been getting some business from my TikTok pages as well. I haven't been active on my social media pages as much as I need to be. So being consistent on your social media page is going to get you more followers as well. Branch Up is a nice tool for that, but I need to be posting more original content. And that is one thing that your clients are going to want to be seeing is more original content from you as well. Destiny Boosted School events are definitely an option for you. You're going to get the family travel aspect of it. People wanting to go to family friendly places to travel. So I would focus on having collateral from Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, Disney, um having information from SeaWorld, Discovery Cove, um places that are family friendly. Brittany said that she's heard using Branch Up will lower your algorithm. Is this true? Not necessarily. It will continue to show. I don't believe in the algorithms, to be totally honest with you. I believe in the content. It's the quality of content that you're posting, and they're trying to post high quality content for us to get clients in the door. Okay, so I mean, they're giving people ideas for vacations to take, and drive them in the door to talk to us about other vacation ideas that they have, especially when it comes to the cruise line. That's what they're looking to do. So it doesn't mess with the algorithm, in my opinion. However, you do need to couple it with at least 2 to 3 mock bookings a week that you post. So that needs to be part of your marketing plan. And you can schedule those posts out in the Meta Business Suite. So you can do them all on a Sunday and then schedule them for a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever your posting schedule you want it to be. So you need to be able to do that. In order to keep the content flowing. So Leah, we've got the 4-2-1 rule. You want to have 4 non-business posts on your personal page, 2 soft sells, like a travel related meme, 2 travel related memes on your personal page, and then 1 hard sell on your Facebook personal page. And then on your business page, you want it to be all business related. So for your business page, yes, everything business, branch up, mock bookings, everything. But follow the 4-2-1 rule for your personal page. Because you don't want to overload your friends and family with travel stuff. You still want them to see into your personal life as well, but then throw in a quote and a meme for 2 posts, and then a hard travel sell, such as a mock booking. Does that make sense? Sure, Taylor. So it's called the 4-2-1 rule. So you want on your personal page 4 non-travel related posts, 2 soft sells like a travel related quote and a meme, and then 1 hard sell post like a mock booking. So every 7 posts, you have 4 personal posts, 2 soft travel sells, and a hard travel sell. So I hope that makes sense. And that's the way that I've been taught by many of our leaders. I need to get better at doing it, Beverly, on my personal page. I don't post much on my personal page. So I don't do it daily. So you don't have to do it daily, but I do share my travel quotes that I have listed on my business page to my personal page every day. And then when I do have my mock bookings up, when I do them, or I'm talking about a booking that I have just done and announcing it on my business page, I will normally share that. Just letting people know, hey, I've booked another vacation. Let me help you do yours. I do posts like that, just to remind people that I am a travel agent. So that's like a soft sell post. Because I haven't been able to post much due to some family issues over the last couple of months. So I need to get back into it. Which I will be doing here in the next couple of weeks is my goal. When I have more time to sit down and schedule out these posts, because you can actually now schedule posts out on your personal page. I just have yet to figure out how. once I can schedule those types of posts out, it'll be easier for me to follow the 421 rule on my personal page. But again, the business page is all business, no matter what I'm posting. No, I do not know of any websites like Branch Up, but for Instagram, other than scheduling posts, you can do it in let me see here. There's Plannable. There is Heyorka. There is Socialmonials. There is scheduling software that you can sign up for where you can schedule posts to go to your Instagram and to your TikTok and to your YouTube and to your Facebook from one scheduler that will post on your behalf. But there's nothing like Branch Up that will go directly to your Instagram. You have to take those Branch Up posts and manually copy and paste those into Instagram. But you can easily do that and schedule them in Instagram from the Branch Up scheduler. Yes, Leah, Charles Lee is amazing. Marketing by word of mouth is how he started his business. I know Charles very well. I've spoken with him several times. I get onto his power hour calls every week that I can. So definitely get on his power hour calls the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month. Yes, Kevin, that was what I was just talking about with Heyorka, Socialmonials, Plannable, any of those sites. They do cost money to sign up for, but they're well worth it and it cuts down on your time. Plannable, that's three of them that I know of right off the top of my head. And I've used Plannable and Heyorka myself, and I prefer Plannable over Heyorka. So getting on Google is a little bit tricky. What's the issue that you're actually having? Okay, and you followed the instructions on doing the video verification, and it's still not verifying you? Letitia, what team are you on? Who's your mentor? Get with Ron, have him get you hooked up. Letitia, get with Ron and have him get you hooked up with Liz, Lise, and she'll be able to walk you through it. Explore Jet Set Travel. No, they are not free resources. You do have to pay for those. Yeah, they don't do mail-in verifications for Google anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, Leah, I'm down in Vermilion. Go Yotes. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Um, yeah, let's get you with Liz. I'll let Ron know to get you hooked up with Liz as well. Or we'll get you her recording of how to do the Google verification correctly. Because I think there's a way to do it without actually having to do a video, because you're an online business technically. There is a way to do it, I know that, but no, there's a new way that we've come up with. So we'll have you work with Ron. I've got your name written down. I'll get in touch with Ron tonight. Endless Wanders, who is your mentor? Are you on Team Empire by chance? Have Christy get in touch with me with your name. Okay, Godwin, all you have to do is download the Google Voice app and request a Google phone number from them. Well, we have a recording on our team that helps with it. I'm sure the other teams may have another recording. I'm just not able to share it out because it's a Team Empire recording. So, and this trainer is not one of the Rising Tide trainers. So I'm not able to share it out. That's what the issue is. Check with your teams. If you're on Team Rising Tide, check with Courtney Palladino and see if she has any options, or check with your team's Platinum and see if they have any options for you as well for Google. Because Yelp is not going to help you as much as Google is. So yeah, Endless Wanders, have Christy get in touch with me with your name and I'll pass it on to Ron and we'll get you hooked up with Liz. Are there any perfect? Are there any other questions tonight about marketing and ways to market your business? Yeah, not a problem, everyone. Well, thank you all very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I do all of my trainings on Tuesday nights at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern. So feel free to attend all of them. I'm not even sure what I'm doing next week, but I'll be back. So thank you all very much for being here tonight, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening.